some shit.
Straight up. Not in Minnesota though. You can't don't grow nothing in Minnesota.
I don't know if I got the patience. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, you could get a grower's license on some legal shit.
I know.
Like
I'm saying
Minnesota.
I probably don't have the patience for it though.
No, man, you got
my leaves would be dead in the my leaves would be thirsty to
No, do it the right way. Like if you wanna start growing right now, like Minnesota legalized the grower's license.
And do you know how high your light bills be? That's how a lot of people get popped off too. They light bills be sky high in the ghetto. They be in a fucking two bedroom apartment, two bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
lights like $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like what is you doing?
It is wild, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'll make sure we do it the right way, man.
Hey, but we kind of got off the Clippers a little soon, a little quick, man.
That's slavery, man.
Listen,
we're gonna talk about slavery.
We gotta stop giving people.
And they went against Denver. That's the.
We gotta stop giving people their props too fast.
All right, some real shit for you niggas. Check it out. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on.
I'm having dreams of my enemies killing me, cause the way I be chasing my currency and dealing with bitches who work on their knees. The piece of young G, so I don't sleep, cause I got seed to feed. So I take no dose to ride with calicos and 44s. Made me a sick individual, mind of a criminal, acts of a serial killer, nigga. Don't make me get at you. Gotta get this money, nigga. I'll be damned if I'm bummy while laughing at you niggas getting this cake. You niggas fake, shoot the A out the cake. So what can I say? These rainbow niggas don't play. R.I.P. A-Wall, screaming fuck all y'all gon' stand tall.
Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on.
As I said it last year when Kawhi Leonard won the ring with Toronto Raptors, I said y'all can't call this boy the greatest just yet. Let the man put in some work first.
Toronto?
He won with Toronto.
Toronto Raptors won last year?
Yeah.
Oh, Drake spent that bread?
So I told people though, I said don't get a man the title of the best just yet. I said let him put some work in. No. Oh no, he's the greatest. He's taking LeBron's spot and all this and all that. And now look, he just got eliminated this year.
Wow.
Now they calling him the biggest choke job that ever happened.
That sounds terrible.
Y'all was just calling the man the best 2 months ago.
That's terrible. That's just terrible.
Let a person put in some work before y'all start calling him the greatest, man.
Man.
All right, what else we got, man?
Man, I don't know, man. I think we've been going hard for a few minutes, man. Right, man, get y'all a mug. The merchandise is coming back up, man. Get the t-shirt, get the sweater, the Scullies. It's Scully season.
But I don't even want to talk about it because I don't even want to talk about it because I just want to wait till it happens. But next time y'all see us, we're gonna have a good surprise for y'all, man.
Yeah.
This right here. We're gonna have.
That's the prototype.
Yeah, that's the prototype. I'm not even gonna talk about. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
Let's end with something, man. That let's talk about Minnesota, man. Let's talk about, we're in Minnesota for y'all that don't know. And we want to raise awareness to the violence that's going on. Mostly North Minneapolis. Yeah. But just Minnesota, period. St. Paul, Minnesota went crazy last year.
Yeah.
Super crazy last year. And now this year, Minneapolis is going super crazy.
You know what I think happened last year though? I think last year it was a lot of young kids that were gravitating between both cities and were getting caught in that rapture when they would end up in St. Paul. It was drastic. You know what I mean?
That's pretty true too, because a lot of those kids that was end up getting shot or was doing the shooting was from over across the river in Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's sad because you know what I mean. That culture is so influencing, and like St. Paul is a little different. You know what I mean? It's more peaceful. It's a town or a city that families could actually raise children to become successful.
And they actually from here too. Like a lot of St. Paul people was actually from St. Paul.
Man, and
a lot of Minneapolis people was from out of town somewhere.
Yeah, Like Rondo is Rondo, Frogtown is Frogtown. Like it's the East Side is the East Side. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like families that are vested in those sides, and then sometimes you just have these sporadic crimes that happen because people are floating in between and creating this conflict and this tension. Like what happened at the state fair was ridiculous last year.
What happened at the state fair? Talk about it.
Oh man, last year I think it was like three or four people got shot outside the state fair. You know what I mean? And then there was a couple of shootouts, you know what I mean, up and down Rice Street. You know what I mean? But the state fair really caught everybody's attention because that's like the national event at that time. Like everybody is paying attention to the Minnesota State Fair. And some guys got into it, got emotional about some nonsense, and got to shooting at each other at a place that had all type of women and kids and like grandmas and all this type of stuff around there trying to enjoy their night. But these moms outside clowning because they got pistols and they emotional. Like it just got stupid, and that's what's happening in Minneapolis. Like a lot of the cats, you know what I mean. Like it's a different vibe once you grow up. Like I understand, like some of these shorties reckless, but ain't no reason in the world, you know what I mean. They need to be running around here bopping at each other the way they do, especially in the side of the city that's like as small as it is.
You know
what I mean?
Well, you know that all comes from, once again, that the whole systematic plot against us to self-hate and all that good stuff. But at the same time, we gotta take responsibility too. And I'm gonna tell you, young cats, I was young at one time, game banging the whole 9 yards. But let me tell y'all something, man. It's a lot of these senseless shootings and murders. A lot of times it could be solved with a conversation. It could be solved with a handshake. You know what I mean? Like cats be getting killed over females.
Man.
Dudes be getting their emotions about their chick. And let me tell y'all something about that. Women and men. If your man cheats on you, women, it's up to the man to pull his dick out and stick it in something. Men, if your woman open them legs and give up that nappy dugout,
that's her.
That's her choice to do that. You cannot blame the other man.
And you cannot control what others do.
You cannot control what others do. You can't blame the other man. And women, you can't blame the other woman. I see so many girl fights of, you fucking on my man. Right. And then the next, he's going to fuck on somebody else after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So save your energy, man.
Save it.
We all understand that people lose control. We understand that everybody's different. People is emotional and all this and all that. But listen, man. It's a lot of senseless killings out here for no reason, you know. And then look at the one that happened on Father's Day in Uptown. I personally know the guy that got killed. I personally know his fiance, you know. And look at this.
Man, you was cheating with the fiance.
No. You selling them up.
my bad. I ain't no harm, man. Please.
So
I didn't mean that. I just had to throw that out there. Because shootings are traumatic events. It takes a lot of energy for this.
So they get into a fight, and he's pretty much getting the best of a couple cats. They jumping him, but he's standing his own. He's holding his own. And one cat out the crew pulls out the gun and shoots the young man.
I saw that happen that night.
Man, like, come on, man. Fight, go home and get it all. I mean, wake up the next morning. It's only a fight. You know what I'm saying? Either you win or you lose, and y'all move on past the shit, And once again, I've definitely been reckless in my lifetime too. But I'm just saying, man, this is just trying to prevent others from doing the wrong thing, man. Like I said, I know drinking be involved, motherfuckers be high, whatever case may be, so I know you can't sit back and think all the time. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, done it also. But if we can take time out to sit back and relax for a second and think about what you're doing. If it's a fight, let it be a fight and y'all go about y'all business. If you could avoid the whole situation by just, like I said, conversation or just letting it be what it is and blow a motherfucker off and keep it moving. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's 2020 and we see what's our real enemy. Man, our real enemy is us not having a proper education, the living situations, all that type of stuff. That's
property ownership.
That's the enemy, man. We is not the enemy towards each other.
The living the false culture.
We need to raise our kids to ownership, to to entrepreneurship, to stuff of that nature, man. We need to take the country over by becoming lawyers, prosecutors, judges, politicians. You know what I'm saying? Let's think on that level, man. We ain't,
like, I just want to go back a few seconds or whatever, because the night, the situation that you was talking about with my mans that was downtown, fighting them dudes, like I saw that happen, and he was whooping their ass. You know what I mean? Like he was handling his business. It was like 4 or 5 guys trying to jump on him, and they was like up under the Target Center, and then it moved down by 7th Street. And I don't chase fights. You know what I mean? So I sat back and just watched them as they kept scrambling down the street. I'm sitting, next thing you know, you hit a flaw, 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 flaw. Oh, damn. You know what I mean? And I don't run to gunshots. Like, that's one thing about me. I don't run the fights, and I don't run the gunshots. If I hear it, I observe from a distance the way it's supposed to be, because you get too close, you might catch a stray or get involved in something that you ain't got no business getting involved in. Now you fighting for your life. Like, it's wild thousands, man. That was a sad night, man.
Uncalled for, man.
That was a sad night, man. That man lost his life, and I believe he had like 2 or 3 children.
He had two kids that left behind.
Yeah, that's shame.
And and he was on his stuff, man. A master barber, had a party bus
and he knew how to fight. And he knew how to fight.
But he was a good cat too. Like, he wasn't out here super gang banging and stuff like that. Furball. But yeah, all this senseless, man. I just wanted to touch on the subject just to say, let's stop the senseless violence, the senseless killings, man. Let's do what we supposed to do. And we supposed to be out here trying to get rich and pass down generational wealth, man.
No, in North Minneapolis, especially North Minneapolis in general, St. Paul, like, in all honesty, when nobody gets shot, you know what I mean, if y'all stop shooting at each other. Like, I really don't understand how it goes down, because it's not a day everybody wake up and be like, okay, I'm gonna get shot today. You know what I mean? So it's a film on both sides. Like, for the guys that getting shot and the guys that's actually doing the shooting, like, none of them want to get shot. So, calm that down, man. Relax, think it out. Same way that I had to think out my situation that occurred at the end of the last show. Use 85% of your intellect and 15% of your emotion. Like, think things through before you shoot somebody and end up in prison for the rest of your life, or you get shot by somebody that ends up going to jail for some time out their life. Like, ain't nobody winning. Ain't nobody winning. And the messed up part about it is, like, Monday was, I think, the 55th or the 56th homicide for Minneapolis, and the young man that lost his life had nothing to do with nothing. This is a young man that was in high school. He was doing well. He was working for somebody that was part of the Republican Party in North Minneapolis, and his life was taken from him just by being in the area that he was in, and it don't make no sense. And the outrage should be across the country, because we dealing with these type of shootings in every major city across this whole country. So if you got 50 states, it's 2 cities in that state that are dealing with the same amount of homicides that happen every year, if not more. So if you do the math of 50 times, however, it's 3,000-4,000 young men of color dying every year from gunshots, and that ain't even counting the motherfuckers that just get shot.
Wow.
Motherfuckers get shot every day. They're not dying, and we don't even look at them numbers. Like, them numbers don't mean nothing. The only time we count it is when somebody died. And then, we got 55 homicides, but it's probably been 400 people that's been shot this year.
It's crazy.
On some real shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, man.
Calm down, man. Calm down.
Relax,
chill
man.
out. Go get in a jacuzzi. Go learn how to swim. Learn how to ride a horse. Get into politics. Learn how to be a better man. Learn how to do something different than all the shit that you see every day, because this shit don't add up.
Pick up a trade. You know what
man,
I'm saying?
Use
Learn
your
how to build
hands.
something.
Man, build a house. Fix a car, nigga. Cut some hair.
Do something with yourself, man.
Build a strip club. Shit, something.
And listen, and to end with this too, people want to get into real estate.
Yeah,
without using your own money and stuff of that nature, look up absentee owners.
Yes.
For all y'all out there, look up absentee owners.
Yes.
If you want to get into real estate without using your own money or without even having credit, look up absentee owners.
Get some money. And absentee owners, we need some money for plugging y'all on this podcast. We're going to talk to y'all in an email later. Straight up.
It's not asserted. What's the name? It's not an organization or nothing.
We need them coins. Mike, we talked about your shoes today. We gonna holler at you.
We need sponsors, baby. This is LTA. This is Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it. What up, though? It's Farji, man. Y'all be cool.
And we gonna get at you.
Man, stay alive. See us next week.
And get it on. I'm striving to get this money, but I would say that it's on. I shoot the kill for the green. My mind won't let me breathe. The thoughts that I'm having, homie, is ending in bad dreams. Money over everything. That's what I'm screaming at the end of the day. That's why these niggas want me leaking. I ain't running from a damn thing. If you want me, come get me. I'm in the hood, nigga, blowing the green. Silly Sally ass niggas trying to wash the fort. But I keep a couple piss in the clock for sport. Get your head knocked off, coming fucking with dope. I'm a motherfucking gangster, so I keep it cutthroat, nigga. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Am I weak or am I strong? Can my mind carry me on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on. Who am I not to do me, nigga, and get it on? I'm striving to get this money, but cowards say that it's on.